Alright, I'm going to show you a little demo of the new rig, Laney L20 head into the matching Laney cab. Cab's the UK made one. The head is Chinese. Not happy about that. It's going back. I think I found a UK made one for less money, so why not get the UK made one? But it seems to be a good sort of jack of all trades amp. I can get Voxy type tones out of it, which I'm a big fan of. I'm a huge Paisley fan, so I like those sort of modern country sounds. You can get Fender-y tones out of it. The reverb is digital, but it's real nice. It's 2-channel. The second channel barks pretty good, takes pedals really well, and with the 2x12 combo, which isn't huge, so it doesn't take up a ton of room, but you get some, pretty good punch and low end out of it, which is nice. Feels and sounds nice and full when you're sitting next to it, but it's not like this, it's not like having a half stack in the corner of your den or whatever. So excuse the sloppy playing. I'm not the greatest player. I really enjoy playing, but don't profess to be God's gift to guitar. Hopefully this will be helpful to anyone who's kind of in my boat. I've been going through gear like crazy. I got a couple Dr. Z amps over in the corner, a couple in the basement. I've been on I've had major gas for like 4 years now, going through all sorts of things, and it's just, at a certain point it's just silly. It's fun to try different things, because if you don't try different things, you don't know, what's out there and what you might like better than other things. But a lot of these amps are sort of, one-trick ponies, and they're really good at what they do. But if you can't afford to have a dozen amps sitting in the basement, and you barely have enough time to play one amp as it is, it's pretty hard to justify that. So if you can find something that does everything pretty well, and then you throw a couple pedals into the mix, you're golden. Assuming you don't want to go the modeling route, which I've tried, and I can't go there. It's option paralysis for me, and just doesn't feel or sound right to me. And I'm not claiming that if you blindfolded me and went back and forth, that I'd be able to tell, but I'm just telling you for my purposes, sitting in my office in my den playing, I want to play a tube amp. I know that. So anyways, enough of the talking. I got a Paisley drive on one of the more Voxy settings, going into the clean channel of this, low input, and Paisley drive's just awesome. I mean, I can't say enough about it. Yeah, I am a huge Brad Paisley fan, but I just had bought a Shure Sheba drive, and realized that with the mids bumped all the way up on the Paisley drive, it's identical to the Sheba drive. I mean, you can't tell the difference. So you can get tube screamer tones out of the Paisley drive, but you don't lose the low end as much as you do with the tube screamer. It's not quite as mid-humped, although it is very mid-humped. And then you have a bunch of other options too. You could do something like I'm doing right now, which is you get this Voxy type sort of scooped sound with a nice shiny top, and it's great for these telly type tones. Guitar's a Grosh. I think they call it like the vintage T. It's not the bigger bodied sort of thing that he does. It's his more traditional telly type guitar, and it's a fantastic guitar. It really is. It doesn't have quite the cut and twang of some tellies I've played, especially tellies with maple boards. So that's to be expected. It might be a function of his pickups, which he makes in-house. But it plays like butter. There's no dead spots anywhere on the neck. It's a pretty flawless guitar.